Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Deidre Renee, and today we're doing a voiceover video about the women's scores currently. So this is day number 7 of women's basketball, and just me posting my 7 days on my YouTube channel. So first we're going to talk about Baylor versus Iowa State. Now, I'm not afraid to admit my wrongs. I said that Iowa State might win, but if they didn't win, it was going to be a close game. So Baylor won 69-63. And like I stated, it wasn't a close game. Baylor just wasn't able to blow Iowa State out. Iowa State is a pretty tough team. Now we have K-State versus West Virginia. That was a very good game. Came down to the last couple sets, but West Virginia was just able to pull it out. And we had Kylie Blackson. She ended up with 19 points. But we had JJ Quinlan. She ended up with 24 points. And K-State just had a lot of trouble pretty much stopping her. They weren't able to really stop her. She was getting to wherever she wanted to get, basically. So next, we do have an upset. A big upset that surprised me. We have Michigan versus Maryland. And Maryland lost. And like I said, Maryland is a good team. But sometimes they just, I don't know, they be having some low lows. Jordan Hobbs scored 23 points. Michigan started out 25-0 in the first half. And then they came in the second half and they killed it some more. I don't know, Maryland need to lock in. Letting Michigan go on a 25-0 run in the first half led to this deficit. And so the score ended up being 98-71. But 25-0 in the first half is ridiculous. They needed to have a conversation in their locker room. That can be detrimental to not only their ranking in the top 25, but their placement in Selection Sunday, as well as their confidence, because you just got 25-0 in the first quarter, and you got to have a quick turnaround. And it's geez Louise, 25-0, crazy. But next, we got North Carolina versus Florida State. North Carolina ended up with the win. I feel like this is a needed win. I feel like North Carolina, the ACC tournament, it's a time for them to get on a roll and get it going, But they won 60-56. I don't feel like this is a terrible loss for Florida State, but this also would have been a great win for them. Next, we literally just had a nail-biter. Iowa versus Ohio State. Ohio State ended up winning by 1 point. The final score was 59-60. But this game came very close. But in the end, Iowa State was able to pull off the win. Next, we had Duke versus Louisville. Louisville took a big L today. They only scored 48 to Duke 61. But like I said, Duke's defense is really good. So they want low-scoring games. They like these low-scoring games where you're only scoring 50 and 40 points. If you're scoring 50 and 40 points, Duke is likely winning because that's the type of games that they like to play. Next, we got Oklahoma versus Kentucky. I thought Georgia Abel was going to pull this off. I thought she was going to pull this off, but didn't do it. Oklahoma ended up winning 69-65. Reagan Beer scored 20, and they ended up taking the L. Payton also added on 16 points. And Oklahoma, they just played a very tough game. They came back from a 10-point deficit in the second half of the game. Kentucky does need to do a better job of finishing games. It's been different occasions of where they've gotten opponent down, and somehow, some way, they end up losing the game. Next, we got Florida versus LSU. LSU scored a hundo on their top. Yes, a hundo. They still beat them 101-87. scored 100 on them girls, which I feel like this is good because LSU really, from losing that game to Ole Miss, although Flau'jae was out, it's just a necessary win. It's always good to get confidence boosters and play well together, move the ball well together. And yeah, they let LSU get to their sweet spots. If you know LSU, they like to score all in the paint. That's what they did. Most of their points in the paint, and from the top arc on the left and the right side, really in the corners, they're shooting high top threes, but all their scoring was in the paint. They was all in the paint. They was doing a terrible job of protecting the paint, and that is where LSU wants to score at. They want to get to that paint every time, and they let them do it. Next, we got Colorado versus TCU, which is not an easy win for TCU. I feel like Colorado's last game was a confidence booster for them because they came in with that same fire. Although they lost, I feel like this is good for them. That last game was very good for them because now they're able to build off of that. Regardless of them losing to TCU is the best team in the Big 12, in my opinion. If not the second best team. No, they're the best team, let's be real. They're the best team in the Big 12 currently, so losing to them 62-69 is not a bad loss. But also winning that game that they won before was most definitely a confidence builder. Haley Van Lith scored 24 points. Prince added 18 points. And, they just had a TCU game. I expect TCU to win the Big 12. Next, we got Georgia Tech. Now, this game was a close game. Too close for comfort. Georgia Tech is a decent team. But in my opinion, this should not have been that close. If it wasn't for Miss James, who she gets buckets, she hit free throws in the late game, which she is one of their star players, so we expect her to hit those free throws. But I just feel like this game was just too close for NC State, and they need to play they be having some highs, some lows, and in between. We need a consistent line from them. Next, we got California versus Notre Dame. Like I said, California is a well-coached team, so I expected this game to be between 10 and 8-point game. I said Notre Dame was going to win, but I did not expect a blowout. California is very well coached, and they're very well grounded, and they pay attention to detail. So if Notre Dame came in there playing, and Oliva Miles came in there playing around, although she does need to get better at her defense. Her defense, she has to lock in defensively. It's just getting to a point. It's getting beyond the point. It's a line. It is a line. It's a line right now. Her defense is she be getting some steals here and there, but I just want her to sit in a defensive stand and guard somebody for once. For one whole game, I need her to lock in defensively. If she locks in defensively for all 4 quarters, Notre Dame's unstoppable. She has to lock in. But them girls, they ended up with the win. Then we got South Carolina versus Vanderbilt. They blew Vanderbilt out. I already knew South Carolina was going to be too much for them. Score was 84-63. Then we got UCLA. Nebraska, they didn't blow Nebraska out. I thought they was going to blow Nebraska out. They only ended up beating them by 11 points, which not too bad, but I thought they was going to blow Nebraska out, but they didn't. We also have UCLA versus Indiana, which that game was too close for comfort in my opinion too. I don't know. It was a cool game, but too close for comfort. USC need to get it together. Next, we had Texas versus Ole Miss. Texas beat Ole Miss. They got the W. Still, I thought they was going to come in harder, but Ole Miss is coming off a win of LSU, so they had energy too. But they ended up beating them 70-63. And now we got Texas Tech is playing Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State is currently up 58-52. I expect Oklahoma State to win. And those are the games for tonight. Now, tomorrow, we've got UConn versus St. John's. North Carolina versus NC State. That's a rivalry game, so that's automatically gonna be good. South Dakota is playing North Dakota. They gonna win their whole thing, but I'm just letting y'all know because it's the top 25. Then we got Duke versus Notre Dame. That should be a chippy game because Duke plays really defense. They play hard and aggressive, and Hannah Hidalgo is aggressive. Then we got Michigan versus USC. USC is gonna win, but they need to come harder than the other game. They need to come way harder. Then we got West Virginia versus TCU. I got TCU winning the whole Big 12. Then we got Oklahoma versus South Carolina. I got South Carolina's gonna win. We got LSU versus Texas. I got Texas that's gonna win this, but also LSU is, I think they still got that loss in the back of their mind about them losing to Ole Miss. Like, I don't know. Like, I might have LSU. It's a coin toss. I don't really know. I want Texas to win because I want Texas to end up playing South Carolina again because I want it to. Because everybody's still arguing about this coin flip. Like, the coin flip has been a topic of conversation. It's getting crazy. But then we got Georgetown versus Creighton. So those are the games for tomorrow. I'm not going to do no voiceover tomorrow. I'm going to set the camera up. But, I'm feeling a little sick. I don't know what's going on. I drank me some little tea, But I'm being honest with y'all. And why I'm doing a voiceover because I would have set the camera up easy. But I'm feeling a little sick, But we're at 449 subscribers. We're currently 51 subscribers away from 500 subscribers. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. I've been posting, and we're going to make sure we keep posting every day. Even if I do got to do another voiceover tomorrow, a video is going to be up, But I hope y'all having a great day. Like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'm going to be back with more content. It's sick, not sick. Sunny, rains. No, we posting the content. It's March Madness for me, Okay, so yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I will talk to y'all later. It's gonna be some tough games coming up. These should be more like intense game. I'm ready for this LSU versus Texas game. I'm excited about it. But yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. Like I said multiple times, just make sure you do it. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.